Hey guys, so I can't believe it. March. It's gone, and I'm pretty excited because April is just 1 month closer to when I'm almost done with school. So this is my March favorites. Now I don't have a whole bunch of stuff, but there's mainly stuff that I just constantly use and used almost every single day. So if you want to know what I loved for the month of March, then just keep watching. So ColourPop came out with a whole bunch of new blushes and new eyeshadows and things like that. Now I do have a ColourPop order coming my way because I'm obsessed with their Lippie Sticks. Now, I'm not too crazy about the name, like Lippie Sticks. Like, I hate when people are like, oh, look at my lippy, you know, like, I don't like that. But these are amazing, and the primer is amazing. Like, I would seriously compare it to the MAC Prep and Prime primer, and you could buy like 5 for the price of, you know, of one of the MAC Prep and Prime. I'm way too excited for this. But so when I ordered from ColourPop, I decided just to order the primer and Lumiere, which is the one that ColourPop collaborated with Kathleen Lights, and it's amazing. So I ordered Lumiere, and I've been wearing it like non-stop, and it's just a really pretty mauve color, and I also have the lip liner to match. This primer paired with the Lippie Sticks, just they last all day and they're amazing. So I did order more Lippie Sticks. They're coming my way and I'm so excited to get them. Also from ColourPop, I ordered 3 blushes. Whoa, that was super close. I ordered Between the Sheets, Prenup, and Cheerio. Now, I love all of them, but the one I've been using the most is, which one is it? Is Prenup, and it's a really just pretty kind of rosy color. I'll try to swatch it. So if you can see underneath, can you guys see those swatches? I just filmed my drug haul video and I swatched some NYC lip stains, and like that's what's left after wiping it with a makeup remover wipe. So these NYC lip stains are amazing, like amazing. But anyways, like I have literally been wearing ColourPop blushes every single day since I got them. They are top notch. Another thing that I have been loving, I'm running out of my MAC Pro Concealer, and I had bought this concealer, this Master Concealer, a couple months ago. Or not a couple months ago, but yeah, a couple months ago. And I hadn't used it. It was still like sealed up and everything, and I was like, oh, I know a lot of people are comparing it to the MAC Prep and Prime, and so I decided to give it a try, and the one I've been using is light medium, and it's amazing. Like, seriously, I would compare it to the MAC Prep and Prime. You definitely have to warm it up and use the tiniest amount ever and blend it out and set it. But this is amazing, and I've been using this almost every day as well. So I have gone back to using my Hoola bronzer, and I have hit pan, unfortunately, but since I'm on, or was on, that no makeup buy, I was like, I can still, you know, I have so many bronzers, and if I'm done with Hoola, and I'll just try to hold off, use more bronzers, because you can't have, like, I have a ridiculous amount of bronzers, and it's not, but anyways, Hoola, I have been using this almost every day. I stopped using it for a while because I was using other bronzers, but then I was like, one day I was like, oh, I haven't used Hoola in a while, and then I was like, what is wrong with me that I haven't used it in such a long time? So I figured I would use it, and I've been loving it every single day this month. So my friend Natasha, she went to IMATS, and she got me this sample of Bioderma, which is a makeup removing micellar water. Yeah. Which is just a cleansing water, and it's amazing, and it's a cute little, you know, sample size or whatever, and literally I've been using this too to remove my makeup, and I still have a lot. Like, it looks like I haven't used anything. I do have these simple cleansing waters as well, but for some reason I always gravitate towards this one, and I really love it. So once I run out, I know that I'm going to end up buying the full size. And I had been on the hunt for this Inglot duraline, and it's amazing. Like, my Anastasia Beverly Hills, what are they called? Eyebrow pomades. They were getting a little dry, so with this, it just revives them. And I mean, I've had my pomades for the longest time, and I'm pretty sure I will continue to have them for the longest time, even though I use them every single day. Like, they are so worth it investing, because you seriously don't have to buy any other eyebrow products, you know, unless you're like me and you just buy a whole bunch of stuff. But even though I bought the NYX eyebrow gel and all this other stuff, like, I never use it because Anastasia is my girl when it comes to eyebrows. Speaking of, let's see. I recently, when I met up with Natasha and went shopping, and we had dinner, and we went to Macy's to go look at the new Anastasia stuff, and I caved. That was like my first cave for my no makeup buy. I decided to try out the concealers because I had never seen them like at Ulta or anywhere else. Like, they never had the concealers, and I didn't want to order them online just because I wasn't too sure of my color. And so the color I got in is 1.5, and let me tell you, this concealer is bomb. I definitely have to set it because I will be a creasy mess, but it's beautiful. Like, it covers everything. If you set it right away, like, you will not have any problems at all. There's a big jump between 1.5 and 2.0. Like, the color difference is ridiculous. I feel like there needs to be something in between, but for the most part, I'm pretty happy with the 1.5. And another product that I've been using a lot are my eyeshadows from Cosmetics, particularly, where is it? The color Blur. This is probably the prettiest transition shade. This one and the other brown, which is called Unseen. These are my favorite colors in the stack. I don't know if it's just because they're transitional or what, but I love these eyeshadows. They're so blendable, and they're just so pigmented, and they are amazing. Speaking of eyeshadows, this Sonia Kashuk palette, I don't know why I had gone so long without owning this. This is seriously, like, I gravitate towards this palette every day. I have a new setup, so I have more of my palettes out, so I can remind myself to use them, or else I won't use them. I'll just forget about them, and before I know it, I'm like, oh, I've never used this palette. Like, the Maya palette, I've touched it like once, but this palette is amazing, especially these two shades. These two. They're just amazing. This is an amazing drugstore, kind of, because this palette's kind of expensive. It's also up there, like, it's 20 bucks, but it's a really great quality palette, and the colors are all matte and really pretty. So the last thing that I'm going to talk about is another product that Natasha also recommended me when we were at Ulta a couple months ago, and it's the Shea Moisture African Black Soap. And I suffer from eczema really bad on my legs and on my arms, and it gets a lot worse when I'm in the sun, and I tend to go to LA a lot, so If I'm in the sun, it flares up like this. So I've been using this. I have it really bad on my legs, or one leg, and so I try to use this as well as moisturize as much as possible, and this seriously has saved my skin so much. You can use this all over your body. I also use it on my face. It's also helped with my acne, well, my acne scars, and it's really one of my favorite products. Ooh, I forgot. Speaking of, so speaking of acne, so a couple years ago, my family went to Tahoe, and we went to like a little farmer's market, and there was this little booth, and they had all these creams and stuff, and they're called Scottys. Literally, that's it, Scottys. And the only one that they had was for acne, and it, you know, it just, you put it all over your face like just a regular moisturizer, and the next day your skin will be clear. I literally was like, there's magic in this cream, because you can have a total breakout. You put this on, the next day it'll be gone. And I had completely forgot about it a couple years ago, and then I started breaking out like in my chin and like on my forehead, and I was like, well, what can I do? Nothing's really working. And then I was like, oh, Scottys, like I haven't ordered from them in such a long time. So they do offer free samples. You just have to pay for the shipping, which I think is $5.95, and they let you get up to 2 samples. So they have one for acne, they also have one for eczema and rosacea and things like that, and so the eczema I use as well on my legs, and that really helps, but this one is the acne one, and it doesn't look like a lot. This is 1 ounce, but I've had this, and it's still, I mean, you can't really see it because it's white, but like I've had it for a long time, and it's all organic, I think, and I will link their website down below. It has micro water, aloe vera, coconut oil, tea tree, lemon, rosemary, like the stuff that's in here is really good. Obviously I don't know anything about skin. This is just stuff that works for me, but just like the African soap, like it's just stuff that works for me. Give it a shot if you think it'll help you. The African black soap I picked up at Ulta. I also picked it up at Walmart. You can also buy it online. I'll try to link it if I can find it. Usually they're sold out on Ulta.com, but if it's available, I'll link it down below. I'll also link the website for Scottys down below as well. They're located in Nevada. The shipping is pretty good, and even if you order, you can always ask for the sample sizes, and they're pretty cool. So that's basically it. That's just, like I said, it wasn't a lot of stuff just because I've been super busy, and March just flew by, and yeah, and I'm going to Disneyland next week. If you guys want me to vlog, I've seen a couple vlogs on oh, what am I talking about? I have one more thing. So I can't show you guys because it's actually in my camera, and it's a wireless SD card, and this, seriously, since I bought it, has been amazing. Like, I've gone to parties and I've gone to like other things, and it's just like I downloaded the app on my phone, and from my camera to my phone is amazing. So like taking pictures and loading it to like Instagram or sending it to my friends has been amazing, and it was a little bit of an investment, but I think it's totally worth it if you're, you know, YouTubing or Instagramming, like to take beauty pictures. It's seriously amazing, and I don't have to buy an additional like Wi-Fi camera to upload any of my pictures, which is something that I was really trying to avoid. So yeah, so that is the last thing that I've loved for the month of March, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to talk to you guys next time. Bye!